Well, against all odds, this got here today. So let's get it open. Hi, I'm Izzy, and this channel is all about sewing. And every month I open my Think Pink Sewscription box with you, and then in the same video show you what I've made with it, in an effort not to make this fabric languish in my stash. Now, I said at the beginning that against all odds my box was delivered. Canada Post is on strike, but it's a different kind of strike. I guess they're just not doing overtime. So there may be delays, but they are still delivering the mail. I did not know that at the time and didn't think that my box was gonna get delivered. I even talked about this in a Friday Sews video, but yes, it's here. And today is May 23rd. So it really didn't take a whole lot of time to get here, which is fabulous. Now this box design is different. And this is a fun collaboration between Rachel Parker and Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door. She had some fabric made in this print. I think it might have been a French terry, back in the winter. I couldn't order any just because the shipping would have been crazy expensive, but yeah, love the print, and I love that I'm seeing it on the boxes now. So very, very cool. So let's get into it. Yes, wow. Oh, I forgot to say, this box, so this is the May box, and every year we have a special box during the month of May because it is the month of Andrea's birthday. So this is Andrea's birthday box, basically, and it's always a little bit special. So I'm very excited to get into it. All right, so at the top, we have a little envelope with typically a sweet treat or a gift. All right, I'm gonna open this quickly. All right, let's dump all of this in here. Okay, so the first thing is a little white envelope. Oh, it's from Generates, which is very nice. I have a needle minder from Generates that we got in our advent calendar not last year, in 2023. Oh, this is so cute. So this is for bias binding, elastic cord, seam tape, and so on. So it's basically a spool. Look how nice this is, and this is branded Beyond the Pink Door. I love this. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Love, love, love. All right, the sweet treat is, ooh, it looks like chocolates. Let's see. There are a few in here, so I'll just take one out to show you. Look how cute this is. But there's like white chocolate, pink. Unfortunately, with all of my gallbladder issues, I don't think I can eat this, but it'll keep, right? For when I feel better. All right. Oh, a seam ripper. You can never have too many of these. Love this. And this little end here, you can rub on the seam to take all those pesky threads that you just cut away instead of having to do it with your fingers. Love it. Ooh, here's my thread. I'm really liking this color. Nice. Oh, and I subscribe to the Specky Seamstress Extra that Andrea offers. This is my first time getting the bias binding from the Specky Seamstress, so they, oh, look, made for me. Love this. Ooh, love this. And I love the Specky Seamstress's binding. It's so much better than the really stiff stuff you buy at the store. All right, here's our card. So this is Celebrate the Wins, Chapter 5. So in this box, we have 2.5 meters of fabric. Oh, and there are 4 colorways again this month. I love that. And then there's a QR code on the back of the card for an e-magazine that Andrea puts together every month with a little more about the fabric and some inspiration in terms of patterns we can make. I love that. So I'm gonna go have a read of that. And here is the fabric. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's her Funfetti design in the blue colorway, which is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. So it looks like she had her designs or her collaboration with Rachel Parker printed on a new substrate. Oh, this is a nice, substantial viscose. I'm trying to see the weave. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read the ebook to know more about this, but oh, you should feel this. This is not your cheap challis that's really, really flimsy. This has got some heft to it. This is amazing. Oh, it's a tiny little bit sheer. But yeah, isn't this absolutely gorgeous? Definitely not understated, but definitely fun. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what I'm gonna make with this, but it's gotta be something special. I was just thinking today because I watched Karen from KGFL Creations. I just watched her unboxing and making of last month's box, and she made a beautiful Rhapsody dress with her fabric. She managed to get a Rhapsody dress out of 2.5 meters. I might see if I'm able to do that too. If not, I think this might be a Rhapsody because I haven't made one of those in so long. Rhapsody is a pattern by Love Notions. At one time in my wardrobe, I think I had 6 of them. I loved that pattern so much. And now that I know a little bit more about fit and what I need to be comfortable in my clothes and feel polished in my clothes, I think I might play with that pattern a little bit and yeah, try and make myself at the very least a blouse with this fabric. Because these colors would be great with jeans, either blue jeans or white jeans with black pants, with pink. Oh my gosh, so many. Oh, look. If you watched my Battle of the Woven Pants, I have some Bennett pants in this color, this turquoise aqua color. I could wear this with my Bennett pants. All right. I'm excited, as you can probably tell. So I'm going to throw this in the wash. I do have a few things on my to-do list that I need to get to before I get sewing with this fabric, but this needs to get washed right now, this weekend, so that it's ready to cut into, yeah, whenever I have time. So stay tuned, stick around. It'll be a very brief pause for you, probably a couple of weeks for me, and then I'll come back with the garment made up in this gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. I'll see you soon. And I'm back and wearing my beautiful Funfetti fabric. In the end, I had like a ton of ideas. I had a ton of different ways I could go with this fabric, but in the end, I decided to make something I've been wanting to remake for a while. It's a bit of a safer decision with this fabric that I really didn't want to ruin or make something with that I would not absolutely love, and I think I made the right decision. So I went with the Be Mine balloon sleeve top by Pattern Emporium. So I have made that pattern twice in the past. The first time, and funny enough, both versions were with a Think Pink fabric, and now my third version is also a Think Pink fabric. But the first two were in a cotton. So the first one was this gorgeous, almost embroidered white cotton. I think there was a mix in there because it was very, very soft cotton. It was amazing. And I love that top. I still have it. I still wear it. It was a tiny bit, I felt, big on me, but I wasn't quite sure what to do about it because it's a pretty relaxed fit. It fit me fine, but yeah. And then the second version I made was last summer. I made it with a lawn, I think it was a Liberty lawn fabric. And because the cotton was a bit stiffer than my white one, it really highlighted for me the fact that it was just too big. And I wore it a couple times, did not love how it looked on me. So I basically gave that one away. Like I gave it to a friend who loves it and wears it, but it's no longer in my wardrobe. I've been wanting to remake the Be Mine top in a rayon, in a softer, flowier fabric, and I knew I needed to make changes to the size. So my first two versions, I had made a size 18 at the bust using the 2 FBA pattern piece for the front, grading out to a 20 at the waist and hips. This time I decided to size down and start from a size 16, but used a 3 FBA front. So basically what this means, the way this pattern was designed, is that if your high bust and full bust size difference is more than 2 sizes, then you can use one of their FBA fronts. So my upper bust measurement technically put me in an 18, but now I've made a size 16. But my full bust, I believe, is a size 22, which is more than 3 sizes difference. So I use their 3 size difference FBA. I hope that all makes sense. If you're wondering what I'm all about, I'm going to put a link to the Be Mine pattern and you can go see the explanations for sizing to get a better, yeah. So I find the fit on this is a lot better. It's still relaxed. It's still a little bit oversized, but not so oversized that I'm feeling lost in it. The shoulders do fall off a little bit, and I've checked with the designer, and that's normal. That's how they designed it, but it doesn't fall way off my shoulders. The seam is right here, which is nice. There is no gaping or folding at the neckline. It lies very, very flat, whereas my white version tends to do this a little bit. Just with me standing there, it kind of gapes a little bit in the front. This one does not. The rest of it, the fit is great. I have lots of room. Everything's beautiful, and I absolutely love the gorgeous sleeves on this top. So this took me no time at all to sew. I sewed it over 2 evenings and like maybe a couple of hours each evening. So I cut and sewed a big part of it in one night, and then last night I basically sewed the side seams, finished the sleeves, and put the hem facing on and pressed the whole thing. Super quick make, but it's such a fun top. And in a rayon, I absolutely love how it looks. You'll see in the pictures and the twirls, wherever Marianne decides to put those, that I'm wearing it with my Bennett pants in the turquoise linen. And it's so cool because some of these bubbles, like this one maybe? Anyways, some of these bubbles are exactly the color of my Bennett pants. So perfect match. I wore this outfit all day today, and yeah, it's super comfortable, and I feel like this top is a very fun, polished, maybe not understated, but definitely polished and fun. So it fits with my style guideposts. So yeah, no complaints. Super, super happy. And I put the pattern away because I felt like cutting another one right out of another 2 yards of rayon I have in my stash. But I figured 2 of these tops for now is going to be enough. 1 in cotton, 1 in a rayon, and we're going to be okay for the next little while. So there you go, my Think Pink box number 39, all done and dusted. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Would love to get some feedback on what you think of my top and whether or not you've ever made this top before and what you feel about the sizing on this one, because I know a few of you have put in the comments in the past that you usually size down and do a bigger FBA with Pattern Emporium, and I think I'm sold now on that way of picking my size for their patterns moving forward. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please give the video a like on your way out. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like this kind of video, this unboxing with the reveal at the end. And I will see you soon.